All right, YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Jody Joe. Breaking news that we're hearing from a lot of sources, a couple of them reputable now. It's starting to trickle in as we are live here on Yin and Yang. And it looks like Warner Brothers is set to possibly release Wonder Woman on HBO Max on December 25th for Christmas, both in theaters and on the streaming platform. This is, if true, which it probably looks like it might be, is terrible news. This is a first reaction to it. I feel like, in my opinion, I don't feel like this is going to do anything good for the Wonder Woman picture. This is atrocious and terrible. It's not going to make its money. It just doesn't even make the right money move decision. This decision isn't even financially feasible. Like, maybe this movie could make $500-600 million compared to waiting until the summer of 2021 and making maybe $1 billion-1.5 billion. This is stupid on Warner Brothers' part. HBO Max is not the be-all, end-all streaming platform. I'm legitimately hurt right now based on this irrational decision that is being made. Who called this? I need to, Andy. What are your thoughts on this? While I look up an article, you said the Variety.
Yeah, look, they are doubling down on HBO Max. This is Jason Kilar, I imagine, CEO up there, is making this call, and I'm sure others in stock. They're like, they got to compete with Disney. They got to get the thing up, and they are making the choice to potentially upset the filmmakers, because I can't imagine. I don't know, Patty, but I can't imagine her or Gal or anybody involved. It will be excited about this prospect. This is a theater-going movie that we should be celebrating. We've been waiting years for this sequel. I don't understand the rush. We got to get subscribers on HBO Max, so let's do it there, and we'll put it in some theaters too. Look, this is going to kill theater chains. I don't think this is actually going to help HBO Max. I think it's going to be a quick spike for them, and then a lot of people are going to phase out and not keep the subscription going. This is very short-sighted, and I think I'm upset. I mean, but it's tough, Jody, because I want to see the movie. So it's like, what are we supposed to do? Like, not see the movie and wait? I mean, we have to. I guess we could go see it in theaters if you have a theater open. This sucks. This sucks because people are getting impatient, and honestly, like Black Widow, I would have been okay with that on Disney Plus, but like Wonder Woman, this one is too. I've been waiting too long to see this follow up and see how this hits, and I'm upset that this is going to be rushed to a theater, and not even like wait 3 weeks. Like, they're going day and date apparently to theaters and HBO Max. Like, I'd be shocked if the theaters even allow it. The theaters gonna be like, why? But I mean, they have no choice. The theaters are up against a barrel, right? And so for them to like, why not put this on and then release it on HBO Max in January? You know what I mean? Like, at least give it a few weeks. This is just disrespectful, I think, to the filmmakers and to us, to everybody.
Yeah, this is incredibly disrespectful to everything involved with this film. And in my opinion, knowing that Patty wanted this thing to be in theaters, it's incredibly disrespectful to her. If I'm Patty, I feel some type of way, because here I am making this movie, and here she has been up forefront with the world that she wants this movie to be released in theaters. She doesn't want this movie to go to streaming. This is not what she wants, and I don't think this is not what the cast wants. It's not what we want. It's not what I want. There's some people that want the HBO Max treatment. I get it, but this is bigger than a movie. Wonder Woman was the film to bring us out of the pandemic of hey, first big blockbuster movie to come out. It could have been that. That is huge. And now that's not even a possibility anymore. You're not going to make the money back. Look at Scoob. Look at the Christopher Nolan movie, Tenet. Those movies failed in making their money back. What did Tenet make? $200 million? Maybe $300 million? That's just not it. That's a $300 million budget movie. Wonder Woman is bigger than that. It's even bigger than Tenet. Like, you can't afford to put it on HBO Max and then what? Maybe people buy $30, invite 30 people over their house, and then they're watching it for one $30 price tag, and it's not going to make the money sense. So I really don't understand why they're doing this.
Well, and I was going to echo, because you're right. Because it's like, when I think about Tenet, it's like, no, this is no disrespect to Patty Jenkins, but I feel like
Christopher Nolan is on a higher level than even Patty.
He has a higher stock at Warner, and so he was able to insist and push for that theatrical push. Yep. When I'm sure Warner was like, no. And he's like, no, you have to, or F you. And so he pushed for it. He got it. They humored him, and now it's coming out in December as well on HBO Max. So HBO Max is going to be able to drop Tenet and Wonder Woman at back to back. So that's what they're thinking. Patty Jenkins is probably getting screwed on this, and is like, well, Patty, you're going to get theaters, but we're going to do it on HBO Max too. To me, that just shows this isn't about the money to them. This is a desperation plea to try to quickly funnel eyeballs and subscribers into HBO Max. That is the future of it. And to me, what that means for the fate of movies, dude, this is going to have a massive impact. Movies like Tenet and Wonder Woman are going to be harder to fund if they're going straight to streaming services. We're going to start getting less of those big budget movies if the move is to do this. I don't see how this movie will get their profit back. There's like, I don't know how Wonder Woman cannot make its profit back as an HBO Max exclusive without even having some sort of, like pay window that even Mulan had.
Well, it'll make its money back and a little bit of profit. But is that what you're willing to do, HBO? You're willing to Warner Brothers, AT&T. You're willing to just maybe, let's say the budget of Wonder Woman, I believe it was $200 million. To talk about a lot of marketing went into it before the pandemic hit. So let's start with another 75, 200 million. Let's say Wonder Woman is $300 million invested into the movie. Sure, you release on HBO Max, you make $500 million, maybe $600 million, and that's a stretch. You were willing to sacrifice the potential $1.5 billion, maybe even more, by waiting just to take this little $600 million? You hurting that much? You're hurting that much, Warner Brothers, to disrespect your creators like that?
How telling that they're not only going to cut out Patty and upset her, they're going to upset Nolan. They're probably about to upset Denis Villeneuve with Dune. Like, they're like, all right, we're done. Theaters aren't. They are probably assuming theaters aren't even going to be in the way, open next year. So is it really worth us to hold this movie even longer? Will it grow stale? You got to remember, right? This movie has a lot of stuff in stores right now. They pre-sell a lot of that sort of advertising tie-ins and stuff. So there's already a loss in this movie to keep doing what they're doing. So there is probably someone doing the numbers is probably thinking, well, yeah, we're going to take a loss, but think what this will do for HBO Max. That they're thinking short-sighted in that goal, and that's what it is. So they don't really, they're proving they don't care about anything else. But I think this will have long-term ramifications for them, where I don't think the payoff is worth it. Look, this will get a lot of people to sign up for HBO Max. Don't get me wrong, it's going to. But will they stay? Right? Will they? They're going to have to keep giving us movies like that.
They're not. They're not. You people are going to sign up. They're going to watch it. They're going to get Ghost. Not only are they going to sign up, they not only do they have to sign up, HBO Max has to put a paywall on it, like they did Mulan. This is a movie that you got to pay $30 for, probably, for your whatever 4K, whatever.
Not, dude. They're literally you're gonna get it right. It said the thing I saw. You're getting it right away. Which, dude. Well, I mean, because HBO Max is what, $10? HBO Max is $10 a month, I think. So it's higher than Disney Plus.
$15.
Right. So you're already paying $15 to join up, and then your talent, they think people are going to pay that $15, which is a premium price.
Right.
It should be more. But then they're going to just like keep auto paying on their credit card. They are underestimating.
So we're saying they're going to release it for free without a paywall. So if
you are an HBO member, which is $15,
then no, they're not making any money on this.
No.
You're not making any money. If you don't put a paywall on it, you're not making shit.
They're making money by thinking, here's how it all works.
Believing they're going to get the subscriptions.
Exactly. They think, this is how all these apps work. Netflix, all of them. They put your credit card in, and then you forget to pay, and then you just let it cycle, and then you're every month they're getting $15 from all of you. In that model, sure, that would make sense, right? But they think people during a pandemic are going to forget to cancel their cards on an HBO Max. Dude, they're going to take a free trial if there's a free trial. They're not going to make a dime. People are going to see what's on HBO Max and be like, yeah, I don't need this right now. I got Netflix. And they're going to sign out. And then suddenly you dumped a $1 billion movie out on a streaming platform to get some buzz, and then you don't have enough there to sustain it. They don't have Mandalorian. They don't have the Green Lantern show. What the hell are people going to watch there week on, week off after Wonder Woman drops? Oh, here's Tenet. Okay, cool. We got 2 big movies. Awesome. I got my month's worth. Unsubscribe. And then what? This is shocking to me.
I'm blown away.
Money, Jody.
I'm blown away at this. I really feel bad for Patty, because I know how much she wanted this thing to be in theaters, and not only just Patty. I'm pretty sure Chris and Gal and the production team behind it, Charles. I really feel like this is the Warner Brothers bowing down to the pandemic and just calling it quits and just giving up hope. Like, this tells me that Warner Brothers doesn't even think that they're going to be even clear to release it in the summer. This makes me think that Warner Brothers doesn't have any faith in 2021 at all. This is not a good sign just by releasing it during Christmas. I understand the gesture.
So she just tweeted.
I
Patty tweeted.
yeah, and I just got a text too.
The time has come. At some point, you have to choose to share any love and joy you have to give over everything else. We love our movie as we love our fans, so we truly hope that our film brings a little bit of joy and reprieve to all of you this holiday season. Watch in theaters where it was made, where it is made safe to do so. Check out the great work theaters have done to make it so, and available in your safety of your home on HBO Max, where it is not. Happy holidays to all of you. We hope you enjoy our film as much as we enjoyed making it. So that's official. Yeah, this is you're watching us live, guys. We were taping this live.
Yeah,
we're all news down. This is look, I'm not happy with this news. I don't believe she is happy. I know you can't say things, but
yeah,
I wouldn't be happy if I were her. This clearly could not. This must have been an ongoing conversation that had been knocking at the door, and they delayed as long as they could, and the decision has to be announced at some point or another. And this sucks. Look, fans are going to be excited because a lot of them are going to be like, well, yeah, cool, I get to see it at home. But I think this has huge ramifications just because a lot of us are impatient. And that makes me sad because this movie was deserved to be seen in a theater with a crowd together so we can enjoy it when the time came, which I do believe the time will come, guys. This isn't our lives for the rest of, we're not going to live this way for the rest of our lives. We are going to be able to go back into society. And so for them to just do this, I think this will change a lot of things. Black Widow, a lot of them may start doing the same thing. So I think you'll see more on-demand Disney Plus versions. But I can't believe HBO Max isn't charging. I guess they can. It's $15. What are you going to charge? Another $10 on top of it to come join on HBO Max? There's going to be a lot of commentary on this over the next several weeks. This is nuts. But yeah, I see some of you in the comments. Australia doesn't have HBO Max. You'll have it in theaters if theaters are open. But yeah, to put this out and it's not even available on HBO Max on Roku, it's not available internationally. That is rushing it too much. I don't understand the drive. I don't know what they're doing. I don't understand. I mean, a lot of people are going to download it for Christmas time. They're all home. They're going to watch this movie together. I mean, a lot of people are going to see the movie, Jody, to be fair. A lot of people will see the hard work, but I think people have to be realistic about what this really means.
There's a reason why this had to come out when it came out. It's how do I say this without saying something? So there are other factors involved with the release of this movie than money. There are other factors involved with the release of this movie than money. And Patty said that she wants this. She's dying to get her movie out. You know, she said she made her movie for moments like this, you know, where we're in a tough time as a society. And, you know, she's been vocal about this already. She really wants the world to experience Wonder Woman 1984. She's so proud of it. And I know how that's got to feel for being a director, to have something that you believe in so much, that you know that you honestly believe people would appreciate so much, to know that you can't release it based off of whatever the situation. You're just itching and dying to get it out there. So I understand her frustration, and I understand this is the way I see this is that she's finally like, you know, with the situation we're in now, this could be the golden standard that we get during Christmas to witness that movie and to see it, and maybe take our minds off of the reality that we're in now, whatever you guys believe with politics or faith-based or just where we are as a society, right? Maybe this movie can help even unite us, you know, bring out the positivity, you know, within us. So I do not agree with this terrible business decision, but if there are elements involved with releasing this movie that are not about business as far as making money, then I'm all for it. And if Patty wants this movie out, then I got her back. I'm with her to the end of the line, and this is what I'm representing, Wonder Woman 84, as much as I personally don't want it, because I feel like this movie is should be seeing in a theater. And we are in California. We cannot go to the theater. So that is not a possibility for me and the other Californians and the other people in other states who cannot go watch this movie in theaters. I am resorted to watching it only on HBO Max. I will try to see if Warner Brothers does a special drive-in movie experience somehow. I'll try to seek it out, but this is a bummer for me. It's a downer, and you know, I feel bad right now. I feel bad for the people who wanted this movie so much to see it in theaters. I feel bad for the creators. I just don't feel good, you know. Even though I'm rolling with Patty on what she wants, I just don't feel good about this coming on HBO Max. That's just how I feel about that, and that's the honest to God's truth. So more details as they become available. Anything you want to say, Andy, before we deuce out of here?
Yeah, I think you said it well. If she's on board, then we got to support her.
Yeah.
She's such a team player that part of me thinks she's just sometimes too nice. And so, because that's the kind of nice person she is. But yeah, I hope at some point we get to learn what more of the reason was someday. But in the meanwhile, look, if you get the chance to see it in theaters, go see it in theaters. Support this one in theaters. Go see it the way it was intended. If you can't, at least you get to see it. We all get to share it together around the holidays. That is exciting. We've been waiting for this. So clearly there's going to be more to this. We will find out soon, but I'm with you. If Patty wants it, I got her back too. But yeah, I hope they can figure out a way to at least do screenings in New York and LA through drive-ins or something, especially for people like you, influencers out there, to at least get the experience. So fingers crossed that they figure that out at least. But look, bottom line, I think this is short-sighted. I think this is a rush job. I don't understand the need to rush it. But maybe she's got other projects and things in the works that they need to announce, and nothing can happen until this film comes out. There may be other wheels in the cog that are forcing this to sort of keep happening. So yet we'll see what happens. But yeah, this is shocking.
Okay. Amazing. Christian, thank you for the $10 donation. I appreciate you. He says, this is heartbreaking. If I was DC, I would reach out to all of the drive-ins across the country and do a double feature of Wonder Woman and Wonder Woman 84. Yeah, that would be a good idea. That still wouldn't be enough to, you know. She had a little bit more, or she had a lot more to the scenario. And thinking of it all, it's rocking a hard place type of situation, I guess, you know, the pandemic, who knows when it's over, you know? And you know, I'm pretty sure Patty made this decision based on all of the options that she had and based on what was the right thing to do. And because of that, I don't believe that. No matter, so I'll be the voice of reason here. Okay. There's no way there couldn't have been an option to give it a longer theatrical window of at least 2 to 3 weeks before putting on HBO Max. How?
The decision to go streaming the same day it's in theatrical, to me, is obnoxious. Put it in theaters on September 15th. December 15th. You got 10 days to see it first in theaters the way it's intended. Christmas Day, you all get to unwrap it on streaming. Warner Brothers could have absolutely at least thrown the theaters that bone, and I don't believe Patty made that choice. I don't know her. I don't know. I'm speculating my own self, but this is a business move. I'm sure there's other reasons why it's going to streaming, but Jesus, give her 10 days, give her 2 weeks, give people a chance to get the theatrical experience and make it like it would be normally at least. And I think that's sad that they didn't at least do that.
Well, the overall thing is they should have waited. You know, we all agree with that.
Totally, yeah.
We all agree with that. This is more of a.
If they couldn't wait, at least spread that window a little bit to give the theaters some attention. Because let's be honest, people are going to avoid the theaters even if they have a theater. They're like, "That's an HBO Max. I can pay $15.
Right.
My whole family can pay $15, or do I go to the theater right now during a pandemic and buy 5 tickets, which is going to cost me more?" I mean, they're shooting the theaters in the foot. Why would a theater want that? I don't see how the theaters are going to be excited about that. I mean, they're going to take anything they can get at this point, but. I think short-sighted and not a good move for Warner. It's a selfish, quick move on Warner Brothers' side that I think
I see it as well.
It's not going to work in the long run.
I see it there as well, but you know, there's a reason for everything, right, guys? So we'll just take it as that, and we got to support her. We got to support her, support the movie, support all the actors that put blood, sweat, and tears into this project. Support Patty, who really is itching, and I mean literally itching to get the world to see it. She's extremely confident, but she's also at the same time very humble when it comes to approaching the sequel to this great movie. Can't wait to see it, even though I'm stuck with seeing it in a format that I don't believe I should, but it is what it is. Those of you guys who have theaters who are open, try to be safe to go see it in the theaters. Help out the theaters. You know, they ask for government assistance or else they're going bankrupt themselves. So maybe this movie could help assist those theaters in floating for another month or 2 or 3. Who knows? More details as they come available, guys. Thank you so very much for watching. I'm Jody Joe. That's Andy. And we out this thing, man. Sid B, $100. God dang. Sid B, $100 donation. Right there at the end. God dang.
Jody's Corner, the best family out there. Woo woo, Sid B.
Shout out to Sid B. Just showing love, bro. Everything happens for a reason. Hopefully, things will resolve itself. And with that, shout out to my dude Sid B in the video. I love you so much, Sid B. Member of the $1,000 club 3 times over. I love y'all, man. Support WW84. Can't wait to go see it. We out. Deuces, y'all.